Okay, so I'm in the middle of calls now, so I thought I've got spare time because someone didn't show up. Someone didn't show up again, and people know how much I love that. But anyway, I wanted to do this video so it can explain, because I was talking to someone about it, of how you are able to actually still get in shape without having to live the bodybuilder lifestyle of like 5 meals a day, 6 meals a day. Because one of the questions that came up was, am I going to have to eat 7 meals a day? So I want to just showcase to you, number one, why there is no need, and there's one potential minor benefit that you may get from spreading out meal frequency if you're looking for maximal muscle gain. But for most people, for the benefit, it's really not worth it. So you're better off sticking with something that is your preference, that fits into your lifestyle depending on your work situation. And then by doing that, it's probably going to be more consistent, equals more time. And we know in this game, if you look at anyone that you look up to that is an idol or is in shape, ask yourself or ask them, how many years have they been training? Years, okay? So yeah, that's the facts. Anyway, I'm pretty buzzed up because I've been on calls for like 3 hours now and we've got 3 to go. So anyway, let's just go through this. So I'm going to use it. You know I like to do this and I haven't thought about what I'm going to do yet, so I thought I'd just put the camera down and show you. But anyway, the whole point is, I think I can do this in a simple way. Let's do a graph. Right. Okay, so this is, it's an L graph so far. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's do calories, yeah. So calories, don't rush, so the handwriting is decent. Calories, right, so it goes up that way. For those people that don't like graphs or hate the maths, I'm going to talk you through it. Calories, and then over here, I'm going to do different examples, I think. I'm going to do examples, bodybuilder. Bodybuilder. Okay, let's just say 7 times 7 days a day. To be fair, most bodybuilders, they probably eat 5 to 6 times a day, depending on how big they are. But here, let's just go, I don't know, let's just say lifestyle, what should we call this guy? Someone that, gym bro, we'll go gym bro. Aye, the Sam Sulek style. Maybe not Sam Sulek, he's pretty chill to be fair. And then we've got, what have we got? Lazy. I'm going to call it lazy career. I don't know, career driven. I'm just out to myself. I was just going to put my name down, but I'm pretty lazy, I'd say. Driven. So we've career driven. See, people think lazy's a bad thing as well. And I really don't believe it is, because lazy people always find the most optimal, efficient ways of doing things. As long as they have still high standards, then lazy is not bad in my opinion. So anyway, here, lazy optimal, right? We're going to have 2 meals a day. So the X's are going to be the meals, right? So these are the feeds. So yeah, I'll keep it red throughout actually. So we'll put a little key here as well. Okay, so meal. I actually can't spell, I realised that. Frequency. I didn't need to write that big word, but I wanted to do it to sound smart. So meal frequency. And then we've got gym bro, so he's going to do 5. So I'm going to try and count to 5. Oh, it didn't work, it's meant to go the same height. So we've got another one there. And then I'm going to do 7 for this guy. So we start from the bottom down. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. So the point of this is to show you, number one, that, oh my god, another pen, come on. That when you draw the line across here, that's meant to be a straight line, not a squiggle. So that's the target kcals. And let's say that they also manage to hit their target protein. That's the point of this, right? Is to say that by the end of the day, they all hit their target calories and protein. But they've just done it in different ways. And this is the point. The point of this is to show you that in terms of energy balance and controlling body composition, anyone can argue me on this, but there is no difference here if you're looking at it from this level. Now, when we go and look deeper with the bloody microscope and see all the micronutrients and all of those values, then of course there's going to be different arguments in terms of what foods you can have. But if those variables are controlled as well, if it was a scientific study, then there would be no benefit. I'm not going to say no. There would be a tiny potential benefit on this side, only because there is a potential gain from spiking your MPS, or your muscle protein synthesis, by having anything over 25 grams of protein. You're probably going to see a potential small benefit that it's a small driver of hypertrophy. So one of the very, very minor causes of hypertrophy, not something that you can ever become reliant on, and it's not going to make a huge difference. But maybe if you're a bodybuilder and you're looking for that 0.01% to just maximize muscle growth, and you're struggling, you've hit a wall, you already look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you want to try and go bigger, that's the only time you should worry about stuff like this. If you're anywhere else on that, and the physique you want is just someone that looks very, very good, don't get me wrong, like as big as a natural guy can get, you still don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be doing that. But what we preach is just, the whole point is to find what you like. The whole point is to come back and find what you like, because what you like doing, you're going to be more consistent with. And as a human, we're all human, you're going to stay consistent with the thing that you like doing the most. Just like I say all the time, do you think people go home and sit down and watch Netflix because they hate doing it? They don't do that. They do that because they enjoy it. The things you enjoy, you're going to naturally do easily as a habit, and it'll turn into a habit. So find what fits into your life. If eating 2 meals a day fits into your life, right now for me, 3 meals a day works perfectly, because I look forward to it. I don't waste too much time cooking. I don't waste too much time sitting and eating, because I like to have that time. I look forward to it. Pop on a 15-minute YouTube video and learn while I'm doing it. Efficient. But genuinely though, like, find what you like doing and you'll stick with it for far longer. If you like fasting, you don't like eating breakfast in the morning, fine, don't do it. Just make sure you hit your protein by the end of the day. Someone asked the other day as well, like, is it actually better, or is there a maximum amount of protein you can consume in one sitting? Not really, like, really isn't. As long as your body is like, you're used to doing that and you're able to digest it well, and it's not causing you issues, you're not bloating, you're not having the, I don't know what the correct term is, the shits, then you're going to be fine. So yeah, whole take home of this is there's a potential gain, which we talked about there, minute for muscle gain. However, if you're anywhere in between, then find something that works. You'll be more consistent over time. You'll enjoy your life. You won't even feel like you're on a plan. That's what it's all about. So I hope that helps. Follow along, and I'll see you soon for more long-term stuff that you don't usually see on here, but you'll see it from me. And